And so I wanted to give you a tour of my ball python's terrarium, and so that you can get an update and see how all of the plants are doing. A lot of these plants are new because last time when I planted this terrarium, the light up there actually gave out on me and I had to get a new one, but unfortunately I could not get the right size locally and I did have to order it. And it was pretty terrible. It took a really long time to get it even sent in the mail, and then once UPS was, supposed to deliver it, they lost it. So then I had to get another one. So by that time the plants did start dying because they did not have the light that they needed, and I had to completely replant this. But I actually really like the plants that I got this time, so I'm pretty happy with them. So to start off with, this side over here is the warm part of the cage. There's a heat lamp above it, and I know a lot of people complain about having heat lamps for ball pythons, that they can only live with belly heat, but that's really not the case. If you have a heat lamp, it's going to warm up the area around it, and then this actually gets really hot. And see, you can go ahead and lift it, and he's right there right now. So I'm going to leave him there because today is actually feeding day. And it's just the right temperature that he needs to be able to digest his food and all of that. I did take off the heat bulb that was over here on this side because I thought I was going to need it to maintain the right temperatures in this cage, but it actually turned out that this side over here was getting too hot, so we just left this one as the hot side. I don't know the name of all of these plants, so if you guys know what they are, you can go ahead and leave that in the comments. Unfortunately, when I bought them, they didn't come with the name. His second hide is actually underneath that statue, and that is his moist hide. So we have this really tall plant here, and this one I left like this so that I could show you. I have to come in here and just trim it, so I'll cut this one since it's not getting enough light, and sometimes if it gets too tall, I'll cut those at the top. This plant here in the middle is a vine, so I've used it to just cover most of the floor, and that's actually worked out really good. The plants are doing really well. This plant actually has flowers, and it's too bad it doesn't have a flower today, but it makes these tiny, tiny little purple flowers right up here. This plant back here I'm having a little bit of trouble with, so I'm going to trim all of that right now. And then this one over here is doing pretty good as well. And then I've also added some new decorations to the cage. Back here is Jasper's water bowl. And so he likes to go in there and soak. This cage has really helped out with Jasper being able to shed properly. And it's really humid and it's able to maintain the humidity. So what I do to keep up with these plants is I just come in here and cut the leaves that are no longer looking very good, and that helps the plant stay healthy. This vine has some dead parts, and I got it like that, and it was very hard to tell where to cut it because it was just very tangled up. So I left that one like that in order to not cut anything that was actually good on it, and it is continuing to grow. Now that I got those plants all cleaned up, what I do to maintain the cage is now I'm going to water everything. And now that the plants have had a chance to grow, it doesn't take as much misting in order to maintain the right humidity level. I probably have to mist this more often than somebody who lives in not so dry a climate, but I'm misting it about every other day. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this update of Jasper's house. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!